Hello, welcome back to my Pokemon Randomizer Fire Red Nuzlocke. We're on attempt number 3 now, and attempt number 2 lasted for 2 episodes, where we had gotten Zacian as well as Swinub. We lost Zacian to Brock, and then we were down to just one Pokemon, Swinub, who lost to a random trainer on Route 3. Honestly, this is the way I thought my Nuzlockes were gonna go, where every couple of episodes we'll be starting over because we hit a wall somewhere along the way due to the randomness. I went ahead and already started, made my player character, did my name, set the settings. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at what starters we get and probably do Viridian Forest again today. Well, Zacian was a good starter for last time. The typing really didn't help me much because of all the poison types in Viridian Forest. So I really hope that we have something better to do this time. As per before, the Nuzlocke does not begin until after I get my Pokédex. I can still only catch the first encounter on each route. If I fail, I do not get another attempt. I cannot catch any duplicate Pokemon. Starting from last Nuzlocke, all Pokemon must now have a nickname. If a Pokemon on my party faints, I cannot revive them. I have to put them in the box permanently again. I'm not going to release them, but I can no longer use them. And I'm going to continue also with the challenge of not being able to swap out in battles. That one might change depending on how many times we have to restart. And I still have EXP share for the moment. So let's go ahead and see what our starters are. Latias, Scovit, Snom. I think the obvious one here. I know that the names continue to say Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle. I'm going to call it Eon. And he's taking Snom. So, quick look over. Dragon Psychic type with a naive nature. He's got Levitate, which is good. Wish. Wish is going to be very useful for this Nuzlocke. Psywave. Safeguard. That'll be also very useful. And Water Sport. He's going to be very hard for me to be able to catch Pokemon. But at least self-healing and protection against status effects will be helpful. Alright, so I'm going to go through this tutorial battle. Like I said, the Nuzlocke doesn't begin until after I get my Pokédex. So even if I lose this fight, I'm okay. He does have the type advantage on me, but I got the stats, I believe, on him. Oh, he's got 2 super effective moves against me. Yeah. Fortunately, I saw this coming because he had the type advantages on me. He was able to do a lot of damage in a short amount of go. Alright, hopefully this isn't a forecast of things to come. Alright, let's go get Oak's parcel. Probably catch a glance at the possible Pokemon that we'll be able to encounter in this route. Florges. I don't like right now that Psywave is our only damaging move, but we're gonna have to rely on it for a little bit. So if we do go for Florges, it does look like he has a setup a battler. I'm not too worried about the pedal dance at the moment. But at least we know we can progress. Feel. Let's see, if given the option between the Florges and Spheal, I think I would like the Spheal. But it's going to mostly come down to what the first encounter is going to be after we get our Pokedex. The next turn. I was wondering why he wished it and helped me last turn. It's not a move I typically keep on my Pokemon. D.o.n.k is healed up. Let's go get Oak's parcel. Let's go get our Pokedex. D.o.n.k 3 delivered Oak's parcel. Give us 5 Pokeballs, we'll get the Pokedex, and then start our Nuzlocke. Just skipping over all the dialogue. The dialogue never changes. Go get our town map from Kaz's sister. Alright, and our journey officially begins. Alright, it's the Florges. This one has the pedal dance. Alright, good. I was worried I was going to have to attack it again and try to catch it. Hopefully he can hurt himself. Nope. Okay. 5 Pokeballs. 5 attempts to catch. Nope. There's Wish. I'm worried about attacking again, because if she faints, we don't get a second Pokemon for Brock. Well, we do through Viridian Forest. But I like the numbers game. There we go. So what do we want to call Florges? Daisy. See, a quiet nature, fairy type. Flower Veil protects grass types from status. That'll be useful. Mist terrain. User covers the ground with mist for 5 turns, having dragon moves and preventing statuses. Moonblast. I'm gonna lower its special attack. Pedal Dance. When the user pedals for 2 or 3 turns and gets confused in Aromatherapy. Alright, another decent setup Pokemon. I don't think we need Water Sport. Wish and Safeguard we can keep for a little bit. We'll probably be relying mostly on Moonblast, because I don't like confusing my Pokemon. Although the damage is nice as long as it's got a type advantage. Probably keep Aromatherapy, depending on what type of Pokemon are in the forest. Now I'm gonna heal up. I'm gonna buy some items from the mart, and then go talk to the man who's gonna show us how to catch a Pokemon. I don't think that's a good move just yet. Daisy's only level 3. I don't want to risk losing it this early. We will be fighting the trainers again in Viridian Forest. Alright, I only want 5 Pokeballs. I'm going to take 5 potions. And without tempting fate, I am going to buy 5 antidotes. I know we won't need to focus on the antidotes too much. No, we can't activate either of the abilities outside of battle. What kind of preview is he going to show us? What kind of Pokemon are in Viridian Forest? Corcol, Colossal. That would be an interesting one to have on our team. Fire rock type, I believe. Well, I don't need the TGTV. Alright, now we can begin. We are now on Route 2. Let's see what kind of third Pokemon we can get on our team. Extra potion's nice. There we go. Corcosal, okay. That would be a really nice move to have on our team. Wish I was able to swap or do another ability. I don't like having this much Pokemon, this much HP left on that Pokemon, but I'm afraid to do the attack because I don't want him to faint. Very close. Alright, so Rapid Spin seems to be his motif. Increases speed. Come on. Darn. Alright, so he does have Tackle. 7 chances left. Nope. Flame Charge, that is going to hurt. Alright, not very effective, but he continues to increase his speed up. He's going to be a very fast Pokemon soon. So close. He is now faster than me, I believe. I don't want to risk losing Eon either in this battle. Nope. 4 chances left. So close. He's the fastest he's going to go, which is faster than Eon. 3 chances left. Nope. Two chances. Alright. This is my last chance to catch Quaquaxal. If I am unable to, then I'm not getting another Pokemon on my team. I'm going to have to rely on the 2 that I have. I would very much like him. Nope. Alright. I no longer have any Pokeballs to catch him with. I have no choice but to knock him out now. See, now I can't even hit him. There we go. At least we get the experience out of it. Two and everything. Trying to learn Charm. Eon is a woman, so it would affect men Pokemon. Sharply cut in its attack. Oh, 2 levels for that. 3's almost across the board except for the attack and defense. Daisy's going to 4. Daisy's still fairly slow. Alright, 5. Alright, let's go heal up real quick and then we have to get through the forest. We'll battle trainers and head towards Pewter. It's a shame we don't get to catch any more Pokemon. So we have to beat Brock with Florges and Latias. We know the trainers are going to at least have Quaquaxal. So I think I'm going to keep Quaquaxal. Still pronounce his name bad. So I think I'm going to keep Eon in the front for at least the Viridian Forest. Don't want to lose Florges to a Flame Charge because it is slow. Do have some potions and antidotes, but it looks like we probably won't need the antidotes. But we don't know what other Pokemon are in the forest just yet. So I don't want to sell them. Battle this trainer. Okay, he's got 2 Pokemon. Here's the Colossal. Colossal. She's gonna keep tackling me. I'm gonna end up using Wish soon. There's the Flame Charge. Another decent chunk of EXP. Daisy's now at 6. 12 speed. Still the slowest stat, but it is looking better. Oh, there's 7. Huntail. Ooh, that really hurts. Bite is a dark type move, so it looks like I got all weaknesses to that. I'm glad I am faster than it, so I can keep using the Wish for the moment. If I absolutely need to, I got potions in my back pocket. There we go. What level? Daisy's at 7? I think I'm going to push ahead to the next trainer. And then after that, swap the 2 of them out. Saladant. Eon's hurting on Psywave's power points left. That wasn't worth the battle. Yeah, 3 attacks. I'm going to swap for Daisy for this next battle. And then go back to the Pokemon Center again. He's got 3 Pokemon, of course, Colossal. I know I got the type advantage against this rock, but I'm afraid of his fire charge. Alright, so it looks like it does lock me in the pedal dance. And there's the confusion. Nice. 2 levels. I believe that puts it on par with Eon. Saladant. I wonder if that means that it's unaffected by it. That ain't good. That is not good at all. Alright, not very effective, but can hurt it. Gotta use one of our potions. I'm not gonna use the antidote just yet. I'm gonna do Moonblast again. Defeat the Saladant with this, and then heal Daisy back up. Still can't change, but at least we know we can take care of the Core Colossal now. Okay. Lock in the pedal dance. I don't like the confusion due to fatigue. He is now faster than me too, I believe. Alright, another one of our potions. After this battle, we are going to go back to the Pokemon Center. Come on, break through the confusion. There we go. There we go. Good job, Daisy. We're going to get a lot of experience through this floor, so I'm not too worried about block this time. If anything, I'm afraid that we're going to overlevel. Stored power. What does stored power do? The user attacks with a stored power that grows with each raised stat. He doesn't have any moves to raise his stats just yet. Let's see if we can heal. Status effect. Lower attack of male. I think we'll get rid of charm. See if we can get some status affecting moves to increase his stats. Alright, let's go back to the Pokemon Center real quick. Maybe 2 other trainers in here. I think I'm going to keep Daisy in the lead for now. Still don't want to risk Eon. Although it only has the Psy Wave to attack and then a healing move. The fact that we've only fought 2 trainers and a couple wild Pokemon are already at level 10 each is good. I would like a better move pool. When we defeat Brock in the next episode, I think we're going to try to give Rock Tomb to one of those 2 Pokemon. Just avoiding the patches of grass for the sake of grinding. Wish I had the running shoes already. Gotta wait till after we defeat Brock to get those. We get them from the Professor's aide. Standing on the next route. It's another antidote. I'm glad we don't need antidotes too badly here. Not like last one with the coughings was so common. Alright, another Huntail. Not too worried about him. We have the type advantage. Alright, here's another trainer. Yeah, let's fight him. Three Pokemon. Go-Goat. We are faster than him, that's good. Crit. Good job, Daisy. Didn't get any speed for that. Another Go-Goat. See if we can get another critical hit and another one-shot. Now I'm going to do another one, but only because I don't know what his third Pokemon is. I don't want to lock in the Petal Dance if it's another Go-Goat. Huntail. Should have locked in. Alright, for this last battle, I think I'm going to change over to Eon. Both of my Pokemon are relatively close in levels right now. Let's go get this item over in the corner here. We'll fight that trainer and then get out of the forest for this episode. A Gorgeist. That could have been dangerous with the ghost typing. No, he's at 11. Alright. He's got one Pokemon. And the core Coalossal. start off on the defensive, and then when he starts damaging me, we'll do a wish. He's doing a smoke screen to try to lower my accuracy, but right now I think I'm still good. One more should be able to do it. Of course he avoided it. Eon's accuracy must not be really that good if a couple of smoke screens makes him miss this much. Okay. Forgot we had gotten stored powered. I wonder if the lowers hurts them too. Daisy's at 12 now. Alright, his item's still missing. It's a Huntail. Alright, let's get to the Pokemon Center. That was a good hit. Six power points left. Well, 5 now after I used that attack. Put us at 12. We're in good standings to face block in the next episode. So I don't think we need to come back and grind it all before we fight them. Right, we're going to go to the Pokemon Center. Heal on up and call it an episode, I think. I do thank you all for joining me for the first episode of attempt number 3 of my Pokemon Fire Red Randomizer. I shall see you all the next time.